then what I tell you, I finish for you guys. What was make? By the way, it was so funny. No, but nothing to make, and then so good. In Antigrat, by the way, 11-year-old boy. His good friend, and he's from Belgium, by the way. He was having so freedom, by the way. And then we was make many things because for many, even sometimes we was talking Facebook, but not too much. And then we was picture, we go on to the place and then we take picture and then because why? Because for in the future we never forget we say and then we were so good friends, by the way. That's why what he said, the friend, one day we was make date. We are three, by the way. And then what he say? Catholic is figure is so difficult. Sexy figure, sexy and love is so difficult. He was say, by the way. Orthodox is so easy. Catholic is so difficult. We say because we was love him so much. But other way, because he never asked for love for me, for her. And then she was married, by the way. She was waiting for marriage. I was waiting to study and then to go out to Ethiopia. And then I mixed to study in outside, Canada, by the way. I always have a plan to Canada, by the way, only. And then, but I was like love even before I was falling in love, by the way. But the problem, he was so stupid. But I was have no idea before marriage they was make something, by the way. I was have not planned then. But I was have no something, guys. I was told you, by the way, I never know simply because he think you if you go simply, by the way, with a man, if you go back and then if you think alone what was make you get in depression, by the way. Some women is they don't care, but me I never like, and that's why I like even many times I never like boyfriend because I thought they if I'm not falling in love, if never he gives me comfortable, and if he's not good, I never gives me feeling, by the way. If I make relationship, I leave him cut, by the way. I am so guys, I will say because I can't, I know myself, I will say every time, by the way. Any other way, we were so good friends, and then he was having so freedom, and then he was opposed to me, by the way. After we lived, by the way, was not make at the same before. He was going at Sabah, I think, by the way, but he was have a work, by the way. He was moved to place in Ethiopia, to Addis Ababa, sometimes Adigrat, yeah. Then what he say, he was posting me in his Facebook. That's why I was call for him because I have no boyfriend, and then they think I have a boyfriend. I wanna tell him, but my family is problem. Please delete my picture to Facebook. It's okay. He was telling me, no, my family is problem. I was telling him. He was never care about me. He was posting, and then I was right for him. Hey, how are you? And tell me you never care. I don't care. He never deleted. And then I like his confidence, by the way, so much. And then I tell him deleted me, but he was don't care. And then I like his confidence. Wow, I like his confidence. I said, and then I leave, by the way, after a few minutes. I like people, they have a confidence and then they have a freedom, and then I give for people freedom. If I show them, they go to any stupid way, I tell them no way. If they are my friends, I never leave them. I tell them, directly. On the way, I was so funny. By the way, they was never touch me. They would scare me. People other way. By the way, the meanest. But other way, I never make something bad, or I never get people together travel with the travel. I was fixed. I never make nothing. By the way, complicated. They will this way to this way. There was so many people is they was believe me. If they leave something money or telephone right away, I never took. And then if someone tell me you need to look at this, I never take. I never leave. And then that's why I'm so if serious time I was so serious, but I was joke so much over. And so now what I need to tell you guys, what is the problem in Europa? My problem. Why I'm not say anything by the way. Everywhere is my problem is about a man. Is if I have no husband, or if I am not married, or if I'm not a beggar man, everything is on their man. If I fell in love, even if this is not a natural feeling, by the way, because natural, not natural, and they know how is my feeling anyone, and then I know everything, by the way, and then they think, by the way, I have no idea. They know even how much I have feeling, I am in falling in love, even how much percent they know me. I know anyone, they know me. And then everywhere I have to accept me case, by the way. If they can send me to America. If they can't send me to America, I can stay everywhere, by the way. I have a so important case to accept me. The refuse they accept, by the way. Other way, because they get me the means, they get me in depression. They finish my energy. Other way, they never leaves me. They never, guys, because I thinking what he say, and then I know because if I guess in hand main hand, finale hand, or any always main, by the way, because I know one day my life is not getting in good way. That's why I give up, by the way. This is my problem. Not because hate. And then so more of anything,